Heck yeah, let's go. Help me with your like, guys. Let's like it up. Like it up. Happy full moon. Happy full moon in Sagittarius. I have to. What's a full moon? Happy full moon in Sag. Thank you. You like my shirt? Thank you very much. You can borrow it whenever you'd like. Oh, my Sag. Oh, look, and it's red. Yeah, this is for my root chakra. So, but it's red like fire, and Sagittarius is a fire element. So, I love it. So fitting. Which fire does come in different colors than red, but we mostly associate the color red with fire. So, yeah. Yeah, just help me with your likes, guys, that way. I'll give like 3 more minutes, and then, well, whoever jumps in, jumps in. And that way we can start messing with this algorithm and start this journey. Here and now. Here and now, literally. I think I have Sagittarius in my chart somewhere, but I don't remember where. But the Archer is there somewhere. The Archer. Yeah, so full moons are all about releasing. So real quick, right here, right now, just the people that are here, just if I say, what do you want to release? The first word that comes to your head, type it right here. Just the first word. Don't think about it too much. Just what do you want to release? Because full moons are, let's take advantage of this energy. That way we're able to release. Um, well, we are in Gemini season now. So it's opposite Gemini. So that's a little bit what I'm going to get into. But since in the full moon, since the moon's always going to be the opposite sign of where the sun currently is. So since the sun is in Gemini currently, the full moon's in Sagittarius. So yeah, for sure, we are in the Gemini season, and um, so yeah, Gemini's are, you guys are front and center right now, front and center. But there's a beautiful sextile. A sextile is usually when there's more than two planets or signs within 60 degrees. I think it's 60. That's why it's sextile. And it's usually, it forms a beautiful flow of energy and helps us with whatever it is those planets are, or whatever it is. Since in this case it's a full moon, it's gonna help us to release and embrace. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get started here. Thank you all for being here on this full moon night. I am Third Eye Pisciano, and I am a tarot reader, and I am psychic. And we like to meditate. So we like to elevate the energy, and more than anything, like the topic of today, be in our here and now. So keep helping me with your like, guys, just that way. If anyone wants to come in. I told you guys to do an exercise, and then I didn't even read them. So let me do that real quick. But they came in like after. So okay, Miss Abedra, you say anger. Okay, that's one I thought of. The past, Drewski. It's not wolf. Obsessions. And I didn't see one for Miss ChemCon. But it's okay. You probably did it in your head, and that's what counts. But, anyways, well, welcome here. We are here now in this beautiful, harmonious space. And I guess I'm just going to get to it. So, there's going to be a lot of astrology in this episode, in this live today. So, you guys have questions, just right here, let me know. But or anything I can clarify, or just DM me after this. But there is, as I was mentioning earlier, there is a full moon in Sagittarius. So that means that it is the opposite of the sun sign that we are currently in right now, which is Gemini. So like if you look at an astro chart, it's just opposite. The moon's opposite of the sun. So right now, that it's what they call it, like a chess game. You kind of want to defeat the queen and king, and I'll get more into like why there's that energy. Pluto is within this sextile that I'm gonna get into too. So Pluto's just kind of there, reminding us, or like or having us like put in the forefront, like examine our conscious, examine if what we're doing currently, or as they say, the status quo, is helping us, or it's hurting us at this time, or if we should explore, well, always explore inside our hearts, and really what we know it's right, even if we are benefiting of our current situation, but knowing what's really right in our heart. So Pluto's kind of like bringing in that evaluation, auto evaluation, if you will. And we also have Venus conjunct Jupiter. So Venus is the planet of like love, beauty, self-love as well. So it's just love in all its aspects, and beauty and abundance, as well as Jupiter is actually the ruler of Sagittarius. So Jupiter reminds us of expansion, of abundance, of kind of like our desires and our expression. So when Venus is conjunct Jupiter, what that means is, the example I got was like a peacock, almost like its feathers and its full beautiful expression. And this is not to say like ego or vanity necessarily, but it's more like you embracing your unique gifts. Those gifts that we've been talking about, if you've been doing the meditations and been joining these lives, we've been talking about these gifts, about this higher self, life purpose that each and every one of us carries. And it's very unique. That's why and we'll get more into that about, receiving and opinions of others, or wanting to compare our process, whatever that means, and any topic, career, emotional, health, or otherwise, and not be in competition really with others, but more like with ourselves, and explore, and that's what Venus conjunct Jupiter is bringing that to the forefront. Like, what are those unique gifts and abilities that are yours? And again, not to be vain or for vanity, but more like embracing them and finding your true abundance in that way. And this conjunction, it's making a sextile. So it's 3 planets right there. Neptune is in there. So Neptune happens to be the ruler of Pisces. So that one rules me, or us Piscianos out there. And so what this is a very like it's the highest cosmic level of all, right? Like the Pisces, that's usually the sign is very cosmic or very intuitive and very about the yin and yang. But with Neptune doing this sextile with Venus and Jupiter, it's reminding us of tearing down like these old beliefs, or starting this new way of thinking, or this new universe, if you will. What I've read and what I've been reading and hearing, and from other astrologers that know more of astrology than I do, I'm explaining this because I felt it like it was perfect to what we're gonna do. it's this sextile is bringing this new universe, but it's telling us to tear down disbeliefs in the abundance that we're currently in. So basically, it's not, like I was starting to mention earlier, not being in competition with others, or not being like, oh, there's a piece of cake and I need to grab as much as I can from this cake because there's other people waiting in line for this cake. No, 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 no. It's, as Venus is reminding us with Jupiter, is finding your unique traits, abilities, and gifts, and finding your true abundance through there, and knowing that each and every one of us, through that expression, can make endless pieces of cakes and pies, and that we need to start removing this scarcity, or like limited emotions and thoughts that are, because as we've done before, if you've meditated with the abundance meditation, we are abundant even in inhaling and exhaling. That's life. That's abundance. So we are capable of having unlimited abundance, not just with ourselves, but with each member of this community, of our life, of our family, of the places we reside, and of truly the world. Why? Because even in the collective, that's changing, right? So the morale's changing. People are giving more value to certain things. I mean, just look where we're at right now. We're meditating on a live on Instagram. Like, people are giving more, or giving a better look at that aspect of, like, introspection, of mental health, of these other parts of us, spirituality and otherwise, that are truly as important as all the mundane aspects of us. So as the collective is changing with this, we need to go more within ourselves and remind ourselves of this unique life purpose that we carry in each one of us. Because remember, we are an energy and we are an extension of source, and we were put here and now to explore this purpose and to live it through, not to for the benefit of others, or to be in competition with others, or to even give them pleasure, not even to our own family, not even to our own ego, especially not our ego, right? It's more about this competition with ourselves and being in service with others, not in competition with others. And there's something I wrote in regards to this, and in regards to being present here and now, and how what I just said in this, all this, as all this astrology and all these planets and all this cosmic energy going on, besides the full moon today, because full moons reminds us to release, right? To release, but then all these planets are reminding us to embrace all this. So definitely a yin and yang going on. So it's something I wrote real quick. We can start creating, building, and expanding only in our here and now. So when we're truly present, when we're truly meditating, and not just in this space right here, right now, meditating, but taking this tool and actually, well, besides exploring our life purpose, and besides exploring whatever fits us, or whatever, or in the way that we need to use these abilities or these gifts that were given to us by the universe and by divine purpose. And we also have to remember that the only way we can create, once we have explored this gift, is here and now, not in the past. Because holding on to our past is not letting go, and we need to learn to flow and surrender, and not define our present by our past actions, by our past limited beliefs. We've been meditating, we've been in this space, and even if you have not, it doesn't matter. Even 2 seconds ago, that's the past. Let it go, because bringing it back in, it's a blockage. So how do we do it? We hug it. We hug our ego. And we're not going to put the shadow away, or we're not going to also fall into this victimization roulette, that all poor me, Oh, we come to this world to suffer. Oh, all these things always have happened to me. I just have bad luck. Oh, or you hear, the angels forgot about me. The universe doesn't hear me. Well, it's also because the angels, the universe, and all these beings of light, that's your spirit team, are here to guide, support, and help you, not to resolve your life. Because we have to explore this divine purpose, because we already, the tools that we need to navigate life reside in us. For example, breathing. For example, I saw somewhere there that there was the past, obsessions. I also saw anger, and these are things that we hold on to, right? These are things that we're not letting go and we're holding on to. But we also have to remind ourselves that even that doesn't define us, because that was something that was part of our story, part of who we were, and we need to embrace it, and not necessarily mean that we're going to adopt those behavior. Embrace it, see it for what it is, breathe, and then we need to let it go and practice it and keep practicing, because the ego is going to keep sabotaging you. The ego is going to be keep being present. Why? Because it's our teacher. It's not going to be like I meditate and it's gone. I wish I could tell you that that's the medicine, that's the cure. But the reality is we have these tools that reside in us and that were given to us. And that's why when we're ready to surrender and explore it, we're able to let go of the past and co-create from this present. Also, over planning, thinking too much ahead, it's not good either, because no one knows what's going to happen tomorrow. We're creating from today, so we need to stay present with the reality of what we have today. This space that we have right now, this is our reality. This is the abundance that we have right now. This is why it's important for us to meditate, and why I always get more people to meditate, because when we can elevate the energy, and especially like on a full moon night, the way that we can, it's almost like it's a network, right? And we're putting our energy together, we're putting it into the universe, we're stepping into this, we step into this limited, but we come with these limited beliefs, right? And we step into this new light, and we recognize this shadow, and we hug it. And we also know that there's these tools, and that we're not going to be perfect, that all these things are going to present. But when we stop and breathe, and we're able to just be aware and recognize this shadow and know that there's these tools for us, then we're able to find solutions. Then we're able to see clearly. Then as they say in tarot, the star card comes out. Then the not only your spirit team and your ascendant masters, but also your teachers in life, those people that help you. And that's kind of coming with the affirmation before we start meditating. That's coming. It's when we start generating, letting go, and we start coming back into our center and our present, our here and now, to co-create with our spirit team and the universe. We start surrendering, flowing. And flowing means, as the emotions rise, view them, take 3 deep breaths, see where that stems from, and then flow that way, instead of just boom. We already let the ego a long time, most of our lives, just take control, take control, take control, take control, like a machine. This time, be the filter, be the conduit. We are conduit. We're 75% water, so we are a conduct. So conduct that, channel that as it comes in, view it, channel it, and as it's in there, in your present, that's where you gain your force. And you breathe, you let go, and you step into this new reality, because you have this tool now, because you recognize that emotion, whatever it is, emotion, situation, people, place, thing, etc, etc, etc. However this applies to you. Anything, it can be from a place, an inanimate object, a situation, an emotion, a thought, fears-based mentalities, our beautiful ego, right? That it's projecting all these things on us, right? Don't meditate, don't wake up early. Why do you do it? You don't have time, it doesn't work, it's not going to help you, it's not going to center you, But what if you start shifting it and meditating, and actually, and for every bad thought, or for every time the ego sabotages you, just stop and be like, I already knew that. Thank you, ego. Thank you. But I already have been, I've been thinking and you've been projecting and you've been bringing me all these ideas. And thank you so much. But I don't want to step in this hamster wheel anymore. But the only way doing that is being present, breathing, anchoring. Because breathing is what anchors us, because it's currently what you're doing. So when you're recognizing your breath, and of course, especially when we're doing these breathings, the ego is gonna come. It's gonna come and try to tell you, don't breathe this way. Why are you breathing slow? Why are you not breathing fast? Why are you not under stress? Why are you not being productive? Why are you breathing this way? Think. That's when you gotta hug it. Recognize and be like, it's okay. It's totally fine. This is where we give ourselves grace and space. We hug our ego. Like that child that's in us. It's that ego that needs that love and nurture with that peace and love, instead of rejecting it, hug it, like hating it and running away from it, because it only blocks us and it comes back in another situation, in another person, in another place. But when we learn to hug it and recognize where it hurts, then we can start the process of healing and recognizing, and at least be more conscious and aware, and know that there's this space, this community, and this tool that resides in each and every one of us through our breath, because that's the bridge. So before we start meditating, I want to say this affirmation. So if you guys can just be thinking of it as we're meditating. Okay. I affirm, on this full moon night, I'm pulled back like the archer's bow and arrow into the deep spaces of my heart and soul. And in this place, I uncover my true expression, freedom, and desires to strategically aim and release the arrows of passion and expansion towards the next step of my path. And I'll repeat it again. I affirm, on this full moon night, I'm pulled back like the archer's bow and arrow into the deep spaces of my heart and soul. And in this place, I uncover my true expression, freedom, and desires to strategically aim and release the arrows of passion and expansion towards the next step of my path. So, at this time, let's start meditating, y'all. Let's get into this space of harmony, of relaxation, and more than anything, of our here and now. That this is our ever-living present moment where we can elevate our energy and connect with that beautiful spirit team, and more than anything with our higher self, with the energy that already resides in us. So you're going to get into a comfortable position, the best that you can, putting your feet flat on the ground, making that intentional connection with Earth or Gaia. Your back, you want straight in it. You don't want to put tension in it, but you want it straight. A good tip is to put like the tips of your fingers on your shoulders, just this way kind of. And then just drop your hands into your thighs with your palms facing up, or doing mudras as long as they're facing up. And if you want to, I have a pillow in the back. If you guys would need a pillow to adjust your back, that way like you're not crouching. That way you can be just as straight as you can, just as it helps with the flow of energy. So that way you don't want to cross legs and you don't want to cross hands. And your face, your jaw, you're just going to drop it a little bit down, just to make that your chakras and your spine just straight. And then you're going to close your eyes and intentionally start inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale stress. Inhale light. And exhale tension. Start getting into your center. Relaxing, moving your body around till you find that comfortable position. Slowly your body's going to put you into. Inhaling and exhaling. Releasing all tension in your shoulders and your back. Inhaling and exhaling. All you have to do at this time is simply breathe. Simply view this beautiful mechanical tool that you have, which is your breath. Inhale and exhale. Getting into this space of the here and now, anchoring yourself. Inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to do a deep breath. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. Slowly releasing all tension. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose, unclenching your jaw, your forehead, your eyes, and all your face, relaxing it. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through the nose, releasing all stress, tension, any itinerary for the day, whatever you have to do after this. Inhale. Hold. And exhale very slowly through your nostrils. And see how we've come into the space of relaxation, into the here and now. Just return to your normal breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Every time a little bit deeper. And not letting the ego sabotage this beautiful moment for you. And start inhaling and exhaling, viewing your energy. Inhale and exhale. And visualize around you. You are capable, you're abundant, and you have your gifts. Feel the energy around you. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel the energy moving around your aura. This crystalline golden energy wrapping around you. Starting from underneath your feet and covering the walls of your aura, involving you almost like if you were inside an egg, a golden egg. Inhale and exhale, and visualize this light moving rapidly around you. Like a cloud, this energy moving faster and faster and faster. You're capable of visualizing this energy cleansing and purifying each and every atom of your aura, bringing you peace, love, light. And you sitting there, inhaling and exhaling. Because inhaling and exhaling is your anchor to your here and now. Inhale and exhale. Visualizing this golden light wrapping fast around you and starting to get closer and closer and closer to your body as it wraps your body, cleansing and purifying each and every cell in its path, starting with your toes, your feet, cleansing and purifying of anything that no longer serves you. Pain, stress, tension, and disease. Visualize as this golden, beautiful, crystalline light wraps your feet, your legs, covering your knees, and covering your thighs. Enjoy this sensation of the cleanse and healing of your legs. What sensations do you have here? Visualize as this light continues, waking up your internal light, cleansing and purifying your physical body and your light, your abdomen, each and every organ, your bones, your veins, your spine, your chest. Inhale. And exhale as it's purifying your shoulders, your arms, your hands, and it concentrates in the center of the palms of your hands, purifying and cleansing this space where you can heal and heal yourself. This space where you can feel this energy building between your palms, cleansing and purifying you, cleansing and purifying all the abundance that you receive, going into each and every finger, this beautiful golden light traveling back up your arms. Inhale. And as you exhale, it travels, purifying and cleansing your throat from any lie and miscommunication, and wrapping your mouth, nose, eyes, ears, your head. And you are now wrapped in this golden crystalline light, wearing this suit outside your body, but also recognizing this beautiful energy inside of you that is an extension of the divine. Inhale and exhale. Your breath anchors you to your here and now, where you can create your abundance that resides in this extension of Source, which discovers your inner tools. Inhale. Exhale. And uncover this tool of flowing and letting go, of being in your here and now as your breath anchors you. Right now, as we inhale, think of a person, place, emotion, situation, that situation at work, in your family, in your relationship. Just one thing think about. Inhale. And once you have that thing right there in front of you, that shadow part, exhale and let it go. that no longer resides in your energy, in your space, in your aura. And pick something else you want to let go or someone else. Inhale. Visualize this emotion, person, place in front of you. Exhale and let go. Inhale and repeat. See that emotion, that person, that place, that situation. See it, hug it next to you. Exhale and let it go. Surrender to the waves and the flow of life. Inhale. And repeat this process. Exhaling and letting go. And stay in this process. Take advantage of this tool and let go of people, places, things, situations that no longer serve you. Stay in this space. One thing at a time. Don't let your ego sabotage you. Just one place, people, situation at a time with each breath. Start feeling lighter as you let go. Release the tension in your shoulders. And as you're living this beautiful process of releasing and letting go, your ego comes in. It always comes in, trying to sabotage this process, telling you, why are you breathing like this? You're not capable of breathing like this. You're not capable of letting go with breathing. You're not capable of holding this space and letting go with your breath. Simply view it. Inhaling. And tell it that you know already. And exhale and let go. And lean into gratitude, thanking it and letting go. Because you know that your true abundance resides in your inhale and exhale and tapping into your higher self. So you can anchor yourself into the here and now and start creating the reality of tomorrow. Inhaling and exhaling. And as you exhale and exhale, visualize at the very tip of your spine, that place where you're sitting, where you're making contact with your share. Your root chakra is acknowledged. This beautiful pool of energy with its red ruby color, shooting out to beautiful ray of lights that travel in each leg, traveling down rapidly and concentrating at the bottom of your feet. And as you inhale and exhale, they expand beyond your physical body and ground and dig deep like roots of a tree, this energy traveling into the center of Gaia, of Earth, and making this connection with this pure, potent energy and grounding you. And you inhale and exhale, and you visualize your seventh chakra at the very top of your head. This pool of energy is purple and violet in color. And you visualize as this beautiful crystalline portal of light shooting from the universe travels down and enters your body through your crown chakra, making that contact with Source, with the universe. And inhaling and exhaling in your energy, you travel up this divine tube, leaving your space, leaving Earth's atmosphere, seeing the full moon, and traveling through the night sky, passing galaxies, stars, asteroids, planets, and reaching your place, your space of unlimited opportunities, of unlimited abundance. And you see this tube of light in front of you, like the light at the end of the tunnel. And you walk in. And you realize, as you walked in, this is your home. The current place where you live. Except there's one difference now. You are conscious and aware of your here and now. And you walk in and put each and every detail of your home. But you know that something is different. It's a new reality. And you walk into the living room. And on the floor is a circle, almost like the moon. And inhaling and exhaling, you see your name carved in the middle of this circle. And as you go and reach in, you see that there's a box inside the circle with your name on it. And as you open this box, what you get as you inhale and exhale is your gift. That unique gift that is only yours. That was given by divine source for you to utilize in this lifetime. And that through your breath and in your here and now, anchoring yourself, you are able to make contact and remember this gift that resides in you. And you hold on to this gift with gratitude and light, and you sit in your home, inhaling and exhaling, but you stay in this new reality with your new gift, conscious and aware that it was given to you by your spirit team, by God, by the universe and source, asking you to embrace and hug this gift at this time and wrap yourself in this energy that golden light was your gift, and this new reality that you are capable with your breath anchoring to your here and now and hugging your gift. Inhale and embrace your gift, and exhale. Inhale and anchor yourself to this new reality. Inhale and anchor yourself to the present of your divine gift of your spirit team, hugging and acknowledging you at this time with a message. Inhale and exhale. And the first word in your mind is the message. Archangel Michael at this time makes himself known and hugs you and congratulates you for acknowledging your gift, for anchoring yourself in the here and now, and knowing that you are abundant in each capable way possible, from your career, from your love, from your family, from this divine gift, from this community, from these tools, from this faith, from this trust and detachment of the how and why and when, but of trust and faith, of anchoring yourself to the here and now with trust that I am here with you, guiding and protecting you. Inhale. And when you exhale, start returning back to your body with this higher consciousness and this new reality in mind. Inhale. And as you're exhaling, put yourself, this new energy and consciousness with your gift, back inside your physical body. Inhale. And do a big inhale. You can do more. Hold. And when you exhale, slowly move your toes, your feet, your legs, spreading and moving around this energy inside and outside of you. Feel the temperature, feel it As you move your abdomen, your chest, no one's seeing you, move around. Move the energy and integrate it in inside and outside of you. In your arms, in your hands, in your fingers, in your shoulders. Put a smile in your face. You've uncovered this gift. And move your head around very slowly in circles. Integrating this knowledge and this light and consciousness. And open your eyes and stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Don't put your hands up. Reset your body and stretch, stretch it all out. Integrating all this knowledge and light that we just integrated and that we recognize inside and outside of ourselves. And that by breathing and coming back to our here and now, not only are we able to uncover this gift, but it's our true soul's expression and freedom for us to embrace it. And that way we seek and create at this time our abundance, when we're able to hug our gifts and our shadows at the same time and co-create with them together. How did y'all feel? All right, I'm gonna give it to my audience. Here I have always people that come and meditate as well with me. Everyone in this community is always welcome, especially if you're close. Hopefully in the future I have a bigger space and a bigger community. So honestly guys, I'm still vibrating. I vibrated a lot. So I'm gonna give it to my two individuals here that vibrated in person with me. So if they want to go ahead and just maybe tell us a little bit about their experiences. I don't know if they want to talk it or they want to type it. But
after at the end when we were talking about, being with Archangel Michael and the spirit and like what we need to do, like the action, like I felt all the pictures that I took from my trip that I just went on, like I felt like I need to like continue working on those pictures and getting them to people.
Where did you go on the trip and what pictures?
To Italy, and I just took so many pictures in Italy, and like I've only gone through like a fraction of them, and I felt like I need to like start going through them and like sharing them with people, because there were a lot of pretty pictures, and like I need to like work on those. So I felt like that was like my action that I felt in my mind, like that I need to do.
And I feel like also like this is an expression of yourself and of your gift and of who you are. So I don't know why I'm getting this feeling or this intuition that there's going to be a message for you as you're editing and going through these pictures.
Yeah.
There's like, now be conscious and aware, right? When you're doing it, come back to your center, take your breaths, and put that intention that you want the message. That's beautiful. And what did you think of before we give it to Miss Abedra? What is how did you feel about the exercise of releasing?
Oh, there were like so many like just stuff in the past, like past drama with people and work and that.
But was it hard for you to, like, when I let you guys do it on your own, the ego that comes in wanting to like sabotage you and not wanting to release that or breathe in that way? Or
a little bit, but I was still able to get like a few more in.
okay, like you were able to release some stuff there.
Yeah, and then every time I released it, I was in like a beautiful place, just this beautiful like huge white temple, and like the darkness that I had from that past trauma was gone. Like it just like dissolved in the air, and then I was in like this beautiful place. So, and I just felt like the weight was gone. Like I felt lighter after I let it go.
Yeah, I could kind of feel it coming through me. Like I think that's why I was vibrating a lot. Like everyone's just emotions and things, and it felt great. Thank you so much for sharing, Andrew. And Miss Avedra, if you want to stand in front of me, that way I like feel like I'm
Oh,
talking to you, and I mean only if you want to share your experience. I like when
Okay.
people share.
Yes.
Yes.
So where do I start?
Okay, so maybe tell me how did you feel about the exercise of releasing?
So I thought about first. I thought so. I came in to my picture about like habits, bad habits that I've acquired in the past weeks, and like just myself around that specific habit.
Uh huh.
Just like embracing it, like just like leaning on it,
Not
and
judging yourself, not victimization mode, not putting hate, but more like this love and light and
yeah, like
hugging it.
this is me and my habit, but at the same time, like I just wanted to like get rid of it at the same time, not rid of it, but just like let it go, like just
Yes,
like
release,
I don't
surrender.
need to be this person in order to, because I mean in the at the end it's causing me a lot of problems, issues, so like it's just like I just wanted to confront that and see that face to face, me and my habit. So,
Was the ego trying to project you like
oh yeah,
with the breathing exercise, like
yeah, it
don't breathe
was.
this way or breathe faster?
You're
Or,
not doing it right. Hurry up. Come on, like you gotta finish. Come on,
okay,
you're gonna be over with
okay.
this. Like, it was rushing me. It was like I felt rushed by my ego. If that makes sense.
And I love that you're saying that because I mean I say I love it because you there just right there you already advanced because you're recognizing it.
Yeah.
You've recognized that the ego was there and it was present.
Yeah.
So it's good because that's an advancement because believe it or not, a lot of people wouldn't even recognize it or they just would just right away be like, well, this is just how it is and I can't do it. But
And
no, you're recognizing that it was coming in and
and you're
projecting.
repeating it over and over about like don't let your ego win the battle. Don't let your ego step in. That also kept me grounded. Like recognize it and be like, all right, so this is my ego. Just watch it go. I'm like,
Yeah. And
yes.
it's as it was happening to you, it was happening to each and every one of us. Maybe some of us more, maybe some of us less, but it was happening.
What caught my eye was this particular person who did me something. Not did me something, but like that person. It was just a bad experience, a bad situation. So it was just a lot of resentment that I was holding, and I was accepting this person back into my life, and like I just couldn't set a boundary, and I picture this person in front of me, and I just
Release.
release, and at the moment I was releasing it, like I don't know, but my heart started vibrating. But it was like going up and down, like all
You
this.
made the heart chakra. You probably we made advancement there. You probably were releasing some things you were holding on to,
Yeah,
little resentments or little things like that. How do you feel right now? Do you feel a sense of lightness?
yeah, especially with the last exercise about like the gift. That actually just like it was a key that I needed in my life.
You
Like
found a key.
I found my key.
Uh,
Yeah, I
it,
found a key.
that's good. We can look up what. Well, I mean, a key, of course. It's like, and you're very intuitive. Use your intuition. She said in the box in the exercise she found a key. So you just well, I mean, a key was it opens doors.
Mm-hmm.
So take it as it resonates. I feel like it's like something opening or a door opening or you getting the key to something new, to a new beginning, to a new space, to
Yeah.
new opportunities.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, the gift part. Okay, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that. And Waldito, I know you meditated too. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience? And then before we start the reading, and the rest of y'all, if you can help me with your likes. This was incredible. This truly was incredible. Oh, that's a heart. Oh, nice. Let's see, a Kemi. I imagine tiny little boats on a calmly flowing river, and placed each thing that I need to let go in each of the little boats and released it with love. At the same time, I was picturing, and then it cuts off. Okay, she's saying, new boats coming towards me with new energy and abundance. Ugh, that's perfect. That's perfect because that's what we were talking about, right? And even that's literally what's going on astrologically right now. It's all this releasing and purging, and mostly because with the full moon letting go, that's what full moons release. It's the end of this chapter of this last month and the short term. But it's also embracing our unique gifts and abilities, and that way through them can we actually reach our full potential, our full abundance, our full happiness, our full potentiality and expression and freedom in all forms. So I love that for the boats. And then in the water explains the subconscious. And then Waldo, in the gift, you said in the gift part, I got a heart. That's beautiful. That's just that's a lot of self-love, self-care, a lot of talking about the heart chakra. Maybe there's it's also like that one's similar to mine. It's also like the gift of love, like, and everything you do, always do it through love. No matter what, love is the way. Even in your enemies, even in your triggers, love them, hug them, because you're there you're learning each step of the way. Even though we think everything's done to us, it's actually done for us. There's no coincidence. Give and take exchange of energy. Yes, it's this flowing. It's when we surrender, when we start surrendering to the flow and ebbs in life, and we know, right? Like we've said, it's not denying the ego. It's not saying that there's no ego. It's not pushing the shadow away. It's embracing it, recognizing, knowing it's there, but it's walking with it, with love and light, and giving ourselves that grace to recognize it and actually work with it. And we can make some beautiful alchemy and some beautiful magic with that. Sometimes it's like the diamonds are made in the rough, right? It's like that sometimes that dirt, that fertilizer is what actually helps us spring or like place roots, and here comes a beautiful flower, a beautiful tree, etc. Oh, I love that, Waldo, that you say that the heart was going with gold energy. That's freaking awesome too. Like that's definitely because we remember we did that wrap with the golden energy around us and all this, and then we placed it like a suit around our bodies. Then we like sucked it in, and that's when it like turned on the energy inside of us, right? And then we started moving around with that. So that's funny that then it like at the end it kind of like was concentrated in that heart for you. So it's like embrace all that. And then the letting go part, I was just hugging and letting go at the same person, an obsession. But you're working it and you're recognizing it. So keep working it. I just taught you guys a very valuable tool. This tool that you guys meditated with, people that meditated here or otherwise in YouTube, on Instagram, or whenever this reaches you, use this tool all the time. Use it every day. You can even do it with your eyes open. Let it go. I inhale. I visualize. I hug. I let go, and I exhale. You can do it with your eyes open. Do it. Do it. There's a valuable tool, but it's only practice makes perfect. You can only reach it, and it only work if you keep practicing, if you keep doing it, even with your eyes open. So hug your guys' shadow. Let's hug each other's shadow, and let's walk with them in this community. That's what we're gonna do. We're also shadow walkers. It should be light and shadow workers, right? Light workers, shadow walkers. I don't know. Something's brewing up in my mind. Something's brewing with ideas, but don't listen to me. I'm kind of crazy, y'all. But okay, I'm gonna start moving along real quick to the tarot. I know this took longer, like the meditation, but honestly, it was beautiful. It was bellissimo. Help me with your guys' likes, please. Help me with your likes. Help me in commenting, interactions. That way we get into the algorithm if anyone wants to seek a message at this time so it can reach them. Yeah. Let me see the space. God, Source, Universe, Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, Council of Light, Spirit Guides, and Elements, please hold us in a divine shield of white light from any exterior energies. Motive B, only the best and highest messages and love, peace, and light. All right, y'all. Tarot time. Woohoo! Let's go. Woohoo! Let's go. Best and highest messages for the collective, Spirit. Best and highest messages for a collective. What do they need to know at this time? A lot of them falling. A lot of them. All right, there's some more. Okay, give me another one, Spirit. I know you're all jumping. I know you want to tell them a lot of things. I know there's lots of things they need to know. But at this time, best and highest messages. Hold up, yeah. All right, you guys opening up good. We closing and ending cycles here. There's an energy of 10. All right, I'm just gonna talk about it. Fine, it wants me to talk about it. 10 of Cups, y'all. 10 of Cups. So this is definitely and a new beginning in emotions. So however that looks like, in family relationships, self-care, mental health, even in relationship with family, friends, not necessarily like love relationship, family relationship with your children, but there's an end, a new beginning, or just like an ushering of a new beginning or a new chapter, or for the family, for your emotions, for this self-care, whatever it is that emotionally you're trying to do, or this switch. It also could be like transformation, just transformation and changes happening at this time. But more than anything, when it's a 10, it's just something's ending, something's like slam shut, new chapter. So clarify 10 of Cups for us. Ooh, ego here. The devil's coming here. So there's, with this 10 of Cups, there's this ego energy, or there's this like obsession or compulsivity. This can be like compulsiveness or addiction, or there's just like it's basically always ego or like mundane things. So let's see. Clarify this devil card for us at this time. What's this devil energy doing here? Okay. So as this is transforming, as this is changing, there's an energy of the devil. Clarify this for us, Spirit. It keeps lighting off my hands for some reason. Fire. Yep. Oh, there's a new beginning here. Oh, wow. So someone doesn't want a new beginning? Someone doesn't want, or there's an energy like, of like, or maybe, you know, this could be our own ego not wanting to start this new beginning, or this new route, or starting therapy, or starting whatever this looks like that you need to do, or even embracing spirituality, or having more trust and faith in your process and your divine gifts. That oh yeah, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, definitely. This could be like something big. This could be your home. This could be your job. This could be your career. This could be definitely in passion, and this is affecting your abundance. Because right now, I'll show you all. But as the Ace of Cups came up, because that came up as I asked. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for this. Yeah, thank you. The Ace of Cups kind of came out like this. So it wasn't reverse, you know? It wasn't fully like this, but it wasn't up. Ace of Cups, as we know, aces are all new beginnings. So there's like this new beginning going on. It's also like the heart chakra region. So it's also like Spirit wanting to give you something, or it did give you something, or you need to start something, but there's this projection of ego here. So, or there's like something else going on, or people, places, things, situations that are blocking this new beginning. And emotions, and yourself, and this new relationship, and with your family, with friends, at work, like I said, or you yourself blocking yourself from actually acknowledging your shadow. It could even be that. And over here at the very top of that, well, what I got was the Emperor, and underneath it, which was like upside down, is the Eight of Wands. So definitely very fiery here. It is an Aries card. The Emperor usually talks about it's something big. This is, like I said, this could be your home. This could be, and it's masculine, right? So this is giving. This is your masculine part. So this is your job, your career, your actual material gains, your business. And there's like just a lot of fire around this, or there, since it's 8, it's just like a lot. More like this could also be like, because it's 8 of Wands, just a lot of just fire coming in, just fire, just passions, passions, and any aspects. Let me see clarification for this. Clarification for the 8 of Wands for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the first one that came out. Okay, so the Page of Swords. So definitely like in starting something. So maybe what I can be seeing is also like there is this passion that is being given to you, or it's saying like tap into your unlimited, right? Because remember, 8 of Wands, so 8 is balance. It's also talking about karmic. It's also talking about abundance. It's also talking about this like infinity, like symbolism. So there's also like kind of saying that like, hey, that, and maybe, I think I see why. Okay, and now I'm seeing it. Thank you, Spirit. That kind of came into my mind. The way it felt like this, and this one fell at the bottom, but it was covered. I'm thinking because the Emperor is more like the mundane, it's the outside, right? What I just mentioned. And this, the 8 of Wands, is more like, remember, thank you, Spirit. That's why ego's here. Because we all think that our abundance, the way we get money, right? Our money, because that's what we're worried about. Yes, Frankie, Third Eye, we have this, we have this abilities, we have these gifts. It's all good and everything. But hey, at the end of the day, I need to put food on the table. I need to pay my bills. But this is what exactly astrology and the planets are saying at this time, right? That there's this whole shift in the collective consciousness. I mean, look at me now. I'm reading cards. I'm reading tarot. We're meditating. I'm helping people, even if it's just live share. I'm in an individual base, working with people and helping. So there is a shift. There's definitely a shift going on. So start learning to embrace the gifts inside of you, the energy that's inside of you, the spark, the one that divine source gave you, and not trying to seek it on this fulfillment outside, on what other things, on how it looks on social media, on how it looks on paper. It's not necessarily. Yes, of course, we all want material stuff. We all want money. We all want this money's access. We want these tools, right? To generate, to help our community, to help even ourselves. But in order to reach to this place of fulfillment, we need to acknowledge all this abundance, and more than all, go through with this gift as we did with this meditation. And I feel like at this time, because there is this new beginning coming in, like there's this Page of Swords, so it's more like take the time now to learn about yourself, to learn about your emotions, to learn what works and what doesn't, what hurts and what doesn't, what triggers and what doesn't, or who triggers you, what spaces are safe, what resources do you have. I feel like this is all about researching, because it's swords, it's analytical. So looking out, researching, looking. Knight of Pentacles. So this is actually like making it happen slowly but surely, right? As the Knight of Night, like the night, not the number 9, but the knight, like the swordsman. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So what he's saying is that, hey, slowly but surely, but remember, slow and steady wins the race. That's why the what was it, the turtle, the tortoise, he beat the rabbit, because You know, the rabbit got cocky. He projecting all this ego, you know, all this mundane stuff. I have this, I have the nice car, I have the money, I can do this, I can do that. But remember, he wasn't tapping into, he estimated the torches, because the torches was actually, you know, like, I mean, it's just an example, but he probably was more connected. He knew, like, he was smart. He used his intuition. He, as was his intuition, he also used, you know, the analytical, the intelligence. He used both of them. But the only way he was able to do this is by adopting and embracing the gift that he had. And even in his steadiness, even in his slowness, he beat the rabbit, the fast rabbit. So that's what the Knight of Pentacles is talking about here. Slow and steady wins the race. So don't jump on your horses, collective. Y'all got time. Y'all got time. And we're all here to learn, or else you wouldn't be here. What's crossing the collective at this time? What's crossing the collective? Let's see, what's crossing y'all? Why are y'all not reaching? Why are y'all worried? Why are y'all distracted? What's keeping you distracted? Obviously, there's an energy here keeping you distracted. Could be your own energy, your own ego, your own obsession, your own limited beliefs. Not trusting in yourself, not trusting in your spirit. Let's see here. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Okay, what's 3 cards right here came out? 10 of Wands. So yes, definitely just letting go. You're carrying a lot of burdens. You're carrying a lot of passion. You're carrying all these things that really no longer serve you and are not yours to carry. You've been carrying them for a long time. This is when we anchor. And it's funny, we did the exercise of letting go today, of surrendering, of flowing, of adopting this nature of water, that you can't carry the burden of the whole world. If you want to help your own team, your family, your friends, your partner, fill your own cup first. Then start filling everyone else's cup. But in this vulnerable state, you ain't filling no one's cup. So there's that. With the 2 of Wands, it's just saying, like, hey, take time to come back in, you know, hermit mode. And maybe you're not doing this, but it's saying take time. You need to regain force. You need to come back, let go of all those stories, of all those people, of all those situations, in order so you can go in fully with your gift and your abundance. Because at this time, there's changes happening. And we're all wrapped up in our head, right? Instead of embracing the energy of the Page of Swords to learn more about ourselves and learn more about our ego and hug it, as we did today, and we gave ourselves this opportunity, this space, we're dwelling on what's gone, on what changed. But no, start embracing more the energy of the Page of Swords. Yes, he's a page. It's not a knight and it's not a king or queen. But you know what? At least he's in the path to something. The path to knowing thyself, the path to enlightenment, the path to not being perfect. But at least as we walk this path, we're not going to know everything fully. But as you're walking it, as somebody, and as we even said in the affirmation today, if within each step, the light turns on and we start seeing those teachers that we need, those people that we need, those triggers that we need in order to learn and keep advancing. But if we're stuck in that same trigger, we just stay there in the road and people just pass us. So learn to hug it, embrace it, and let it go and move on. I know it sounds so easy, huh? I make it sound so easy. So easy. I wish life was that easy, but life is mucky and dirty, and that's what makes it beautiful too, right? That's what makes it so colorful and enjoyable, and that's why, like, it's, yeah, tan fácil. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, for sure, it's so easy. But no, I have ego, I have issues, I have problems, I have projections. I project too, like we all do. It's just learning to embrace thy shadow. Learning to embrace thy shadow. What's the spiritual lesson? Oh, spiritual lesson for the collective. Whoa, let's go. Chatty Cathy up in here. All right, well, I'll just show it to you guys before. Let's keep going. But the Fool. Let the universe catch you. The Fool, whole new beginning. Just let the universe catch you in whatever process you're about to start, whatever you're going to do, however you're going to embrace and let go of all these burdens. The universe is here to catch you. And however you do it, there is no wrong or right answer. It's what works for you. But, you know, it's just when we're here and now, when we're able to recognize and know how we're feeling, why we're feeling it, what triggered it. That's when we start asking those questions. You know, we start getting into this path. So definitely there's this whole new beginning coming. Whole new beginning. I really like it because this feels very like, I don't know, like just it's like making progress because it's like this new beginning emotionally because good things are about to kick off. Summer's around the corner. Like all these new experiences, get out there, live an adventure, travel, go on a road trip, go to the beach, go be with nature, however that looks like, go on a walk. Be excited. Be very excited for this new energy that's about to come because we already passed this murky energy of releasing and letting go. So let's just embrace this happiness. Thank you, Spirit. Jumping beans. There's those. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to get this one because that's the one that fell. So definitely what I was talking about with the Knight of Pentacles. So this like you're starting to see the plants of the seeds that you're starting to see like these plants or trees, which the plants and trees are obviously these ideas, but or this business or this career or your efforts, even your hard work. But it's actually manifesting in like the earthly plane. So whatever seeds it is that you like planted, you're starting to see something given back to you at this time. So when you are actually embracing and when you start with this new beginning, that's because it's not a coincidence. It's because you've been putting in the work. For some reason, this one's churned. It was just right here on top of the deck, but it was like upside reverse. So I love that because it's kind of saying like, all this, like what you're carrying right now, this 10 of Wands, all this like heavy baggages, you're kind of releasing. So I love that the 5 of Wands came out reversed because it's like any conflicts, any opinions, any ideas they have of you, you're not even, literally my collective is in that era right now that it's like, I'm not even wanting for you to come to give me an explanation, to come look at me or tell me in your face how you feel about me. You're just like, leave me alone. Leave me to my peace and my light and my abundance. And I love that for you all. I love that for you all. So I'm going to leave it right there with the tarot, just so I can get real quick on the oracles. At the bottom of the deck, y'all, the sun. The sun is coming out. A lot of like very yang energy. So yeah, I mean, literally, and I even said like the light at the end of the tunnel. I said something like that in the meditation, something coming. The sun's coming for y'all. So embrace this new beginning. Go in through it, even if it's murky, if it's dirty, if you whatever you have to do, even if you have to acknowledge that shadow, you have to see it. But it's gonna be so much brighter at the end of all this work that you've been putting in, that my collective has been putting in. I love it. All right, the spirit of nature. Let's see. What's the collective message? Spirit of nature, speak to us. Speak to us at this time. Sometimes it gets quiet, doesn't want to talk. And then other times, it's just like this tarot. It talks to me a lot. I really like this one. Okay, Spirit. Message for the collective. All right, well, this card keeps sticking to my hand, so this is it. Keep your dreams alive. Keep your dreams alive. I love that. Yeah, I mean, it's when we dream like a child, when we are creative in this way, like, and tap into our full creativity. We're able to start co-creating our abundance because when we were a child, we were more pure. We knew our gift better because we didn't have this condition of society as an adult. Maybe that's a good learning for next week's meditation. Creativity. I don't think we've meditated on creativity. Maybe we can get a little bit creative with our inner child. That way, we put our gift to use. The one we just uncovered today. So, there's that one. There's a lot. Expansion. I was talking about this earlier. Jupiter. It's all about expansion. I love it. Expansion. Things are changing at a rapid pace. Make a wish. Number 1 with the full 2. Make a wish at this time. Your spirit team is hearing you, and they really want to help you out with this, and they have a gift for all of you. Gratitude and appreciation. Like I always say, if you don't know the way, appreciate. Even in your darkest times, when you're about to give up, that you can't do it no more, that you can't find that door, appreciate even for that moment, because it's making you look within. And be true to your heart at the end. Be true to your heart, no matter where it goes, and you know, no matter how dark it gets, no matter what conditions us, no matter what we're told, no matter what we hear, we see, what we do, where we go, how we act, how we think, no matter even our personality and our body, but your heart and your soul, that's your true expression. Okay, so that's the nature of spirit. Let's hear what y'all saying. That's the first word that came up while meditation. Gratitude. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that. Gratitude's the way, y'all. Gratitude is truly the way. Okay, so the angel prayers. Best and highest messages for the collective. Angelitos, angels, at this time. Help me out with your likes, guys. As I said that, a card flies out. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. Wow. Some of our loved ones, and I felt that. I felt that during the meditation. I felt just the spirit teams, a lot of spirit teams. So there's little angels around here, and this includes some of our past loved ones that were in this space today. And just what else do you want to tell the collective? Trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. This is always important in the path that we're in. I love that. And let's see, one more from the angels. And it's yellow. It's partnership, it's yin and yang, it's your masculine and your feminine, feminist too. Why not? Yeah, I'm a feminist. Why not? Yes, we love women. They're the pure expression of the abundance. They are like the empress of the tarot. That's why, like, emperor is like the giver, the provider. It's energies, not genders, energies. Okay, let's see, angels. Looks like the angels, maybe that was it for them. Let me see, let me just split it. This is great. Spirit animal. Thank you, animal kingdom, for blessing my path with love. So I love it. We have our loved ones looking out, our spirit animal now came out, and our trustworthy friends, which is this beautiful community at this time. So I love it. I love it. This community, what I highlighted more in this meditation was our spirit animals and past loved ones. So I really love that. I love that for each and everyone that meditated. And at the bottom of the deck, he had to make his present. Archangel Michael, you are protected. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Of course, he came out at the end, just like in the meditation. Love that. Love that. All right, now we'll do the angels and ancestors. I'll do one from here. Let's see. Let's see what they have to tell us. What they have to tell the collective. That one flew right behind me, y'all. So I just been moving around in this video. Oh, some of y'all mentioned the heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Truly, the one of our most raw and purest expressions and gifts that the divine gave us was that act of love. A lot of love. We all are in need of love. We love our families. We love ourselves. We love any loved ones. We love our friends. We love our pets. It's truly, even these, as they say, love, literally. And, like, well, as me, like, growing up in a Catholic church, it was like, love thy enemy. That to me, I struggled so much in my life, like, with that. Those 3 words. How can you love someone that can hurt you so much? How can you love a person that can damage you, make you cry, make you put you in a state, lie to you, hurt you, manipulate you? But take a step back, breathe, meditate, and you realize where all that spirit, all that strength came from, why you are living the life that you're living today, is not only of all the great and good things and successes in your life, it's also of these challenges in your life. Because out of the challenges were successes, because you overcame those challenges, and you are an accumulation of all these challenges that you overcome. It's not the challenges that we're presented with. Challenges we'll have all our life. It's how we overcome those challenges, and it's through love, and that's what the Heart Guardian wants us to remember. Give your guys self space and grace. Don't take life too seriously. Have fun. And underneath that, Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Literally, as I say that, have fun, go out there, like, don't take life too seriously. Don't take even things that they tell you personally. Really, truly, guys. And I'm telling you, because I'm a person that was, and I'm still working it. I was a person that was very take everything personal, everything, literally everything, because I always this idea of being a perfectionist, that everything had to be perfect. So it was like one criticism, one something is like, I'm not perfect, I'm not and just go down a rabbit hole. When it's like, no, life is not meant to be perfect that way. Life is supposed to flow. That's why we learn to flow. And that's why we also have to tap into our fun, our passion, our excitement. What generates us love, excitement, and this energy of like a childlike energy. Because this is when we start having fun, when we're doing things with love, with passion, with consciousness, that we start generating and unlocking more abundance in our life. In all aspects. All aspects. And last and not least, I always like ending with my star seeds. Best and highest messages for my collective. Thank you all for being here in this space tonight. This was great. This was awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. There we go. There's one. All right, y'all. Woohoo. There's another one. It's just star seeds. Thank you, star seeds. Let's see here. This one keeps just coming up for me. This very motherly one. Weeva Hathors, Deep Love. Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. So just very, and I think it has to do because of this emotion, like this, like in the tarot, how it came out with like this expression of our emotions and how we're managing and how we're examine our consciousness, right? Even that's what Pluto came in and reminded us, like to examine our consciousness. Like, do we keep the status quo, or do we actually tap into our heart's desires, and not only like for our abundance, but also for ourselves, for our mental health, for our own love. And this means like tapping into the motherly love, because we all can give each other like the love our parents gave us or did not give us, right? And when we tap into like this, like the mother inside us or the father inside of us, we can actually start giving our, like generating that love, that grace, that space for us like a mother would. And I actually think we worked this in the spirit animal meditation because it was Mother's Day. So a lot of like right now, like giving yourself that love like a mother. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So exactly what I just said earlier. Like soften yourself to love. Don't. It's not. You know, getting mad over it, hurting people over it, even hurting yourself, hurting your mind, hurting your brain, getting yourself upset and generating this energy of like stress, of anger, of resentment, of grief, of judgment, of even yourself and of others, right? I mean, it's not gonna get you anywhere. Feel them, see them, but then generate love, love for yourself, love for all those things, love for even those triggers, and like start putting yourself and severing those ties with those emotions, really, like with and sometimes they will come up, but then why are they coming? Why am I scared? Why am I being limited? Why am I limiting myself? Because we tend to do that. We limit ourselves for fear, for whatever reason. Well, I can get into a billion reasons right now, but whatever reasons, and that's when we block. We block and we detain our abundance. So tap into the source of love and of your heart portal, really. Last one, last but not least. Star Seeds, finish us off, send the collective off of a nice card. And I caught it between my legs. I love this. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. It's I can wrap it up better. We are multifaceted. Like I said, humans were very complex. We come with shadow and light, and between shadow and light, it gets all mucky, and we don't travel a straight line. We of course we have this half shadow, half light. Some strive more shadow, some more light, but at the end most of us are doing this, going to the light, into the shadow, and kind of it's mucky, it's dirty, but that's our true expression. That's what makes us multifaceted. That's what gives us all these, like, it's the blend, it's this mix of what makes you, what makes you unique, and that's why you have a unique gift. That's why I love that we end like this, because when we're courageous enough to own that light, to own the expression of who we really are, that's when the magic really happens, and we tap into our abundance and always. Thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you all found a message you resonated with. This was awesome. This was great. I thank you all so much for being here in this space, to the ones who meditated now and the ones that will meditate later, both here on Instagram and on YouTube. Since I am recording, it's not live, but I will upload this both on YouTube and on Instagram. So thank you all so much for being here. I love you all so much. I'll see you all next week here, same place and time, doing the same thing. And just keep meditating, guys. Keep remembering that you can only create from your here and now. Not stressing about your past, because the past passed already. We can only learn from it. And the future, we can only create it being present today. So release and let go. I love you all, and see y'all soon.